Welcome back to the stream. Let's start the show. How's everybody doing? What's happening? What's happening? All right, online safety, you're still here. Don't worry. All right. Come on. Why would you say that? I'm not blocking you. Mister, what's up? Hey, welcome to the stream. Let's start this beautiful, beautiful New York AM session. And by the way, I must say, you know, regarding the question, if my analysis was correct, then yes, the levels were correct. We tagged this 15-minute demand zone down there on NQ, and gold eventually popped higher and to that 3,700. Quite interesting. I thought that we're going to go lower, but anyway, it was a very nasty London session. Eventually, I got my losses back on a short just earlier, down to 810. I think that was my TP. So it was quite amazing. It was quite amazing. We have market open in about 25 seconds. It falls. The Bank of England falls. What? Okay. Hopefully they not fall. 15 seconds. Any levels that you guys are looking for? Because I don't have anything here. Maybe this swing high at 860. But anyway. It's from Mary Poppins. Okay, I didn't know that. Here we go. The market is open for business. Yeah, 860. Almost got tagged. Seemingly wants to pop higher. We have a London high earlier. Could be going for it 885. It did not manage to go through. Monday high. So anything is possible. Also, gotta watch for ES. I got a feeling that ES is gonna be the driver again. But we'll see. Would be interesting, that's for sure. Anyway. What else do we have? Might want to go lower. Who knows? Or it might want to break the demand zone low. Who knows? Picked up liquidity from a 1-minute gap here. So it might want to push it back. This would be interesting to see. Developing. It might not go. So on the 1-minute, it picked up liquidity from here. A bit of a sweep here. So I'm quite curious if it wants to push higher. I don't know. I don't know. It is interesting for sure. Francisco. An airstrike hit about what? What the hell? What just happened there? Airstrikes are not good. I hope everybody's safe around you. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of waiting for if this one wants to break on one of these sides, hopefully, or usually. I don't know if there's a level that could be anticipated to be to break here. I don't know. That is, wow, Francisco. I surely hope that you're okay. Should be breaking that high, right? A little bit tempted to jump into a scalp, not gonna lie. A little bit tempted to do so. Up to the 60s. Yeah, it should be going there. I'm too late. Range is too low, but I think it should be breaking the 60s up there. To be honest. If not, then who knows? What else do we have? What else do we have if it's not breaking that level? Not much, right? Okay. Everything is just holding. There's no news event that we're waiting for or looking for, right? No news driver. You're fine. All right. I'm glad. That's like, wow. Airstrike. Come on, man. Like, that is dangerous. All right. So far, price is still hovering in this area. It doesn't seem like that it wants to break through. And in this case, we might just revisit those levels. Actually, the mid-level of that demand zone down there could be an interesting target if it cannot sweep liquidity higher. But we still have a lot of time until the 10 a.m. open. I mean, at 10 a.m. hour, obviously. So I guess we'll just see. It's not really doing anything here currently. Yeah, nothing. If there is liquidity above the 60s, it should have taken it by now. And that's it. Hey, Martin, welcome. Welcome, Martin. Yeah, we gotta wait for this to see where it goes, to see how far it goes, or is it able to hold it? Is it just accumulating right now, or what the heck is the goal right now? NQ is just not moving. No major movement, still at the same spot. Gotta be ready for a dumpage here, I think. Yep. Pretty much seems like it could be the case. All right, yeah, here we go. So right down to 800 maybe even. Bit of a gamble here to try to anticipate the level. We need to break out into some direction because there's just nothing here for now. 15-minute looks like it's rejecting from the top. And there obviously was rejection throughout the London session and after that on these levels. So that's why it's kind of interesting. Hard to deal with this situation. Kind of stuck here. Okay, I guess it's again the waiting game. I'm gonna have to wait and see if it wants to break out from here or down. Up or down. Obviously to the right. Gold pushed higher. NQ still here. 1 minute looks like a big indecision area, just like the 5 minute. The 15-minute looks like a doji. It's technically a coin toss right now. And we're at midnight, so the daily candle must look like, I mean, not the usual daily candle, but it looks like a doji as well. Indecision. Could be a sign of a reversal on the big picture to the downside. Even though if that's the case, I mean, yeah. Did we sweep some highs there or not? I don't even know. Okay, we just congested into like one single spot here. Bogo FX, hey there, good morning. What a horrendously bad price action. Okay, so if it goes down, we should be going through this 800 level. If not, it could be or should be sweeping liquidity above the 60s. Even if it turns back again now. I don't know. Feels like the bulls are just losing this battle right now. Yeah, look at this. What a nasty area. We have the new 5-minute candle. Still 5-minute to close the 15-minute. Okay. Okay, we're seeing a leg down here. Man, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say anything about this. To me, it seems like now it might want to go down and sweep the 800s. So I don't know. Yeah, that would be the midpoint of the zone. If anyone has any other idea, I'm open for suggestions. Otherwise, there's nothing here. Macro time is still a few minutes away, if there is any at all. Otherwise, no idea. What is ES doing? ES also keeps fighting. Still no first fair value gap though. Yeah, it's not showing, so it's pretty much like indecision on both sides. Wasn't really expecting this, to be honest. I was expecting a much more cleaner move here. I mean, it can still go to the 60s. I'm not saying it won't, but it's just... There's still one more minute for the 15-minute candle to show how is it going to close. This could still break higher to the 60s, I guess. I don't know. Up to like, what was that level? It was 59, I think. I don't know. We'll see. No level. Nothing to count on right now. Funded day trader, good morning. A little sell then up. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. There is liquidity on the 60s or down 860 or down below the 800, so that's why it's difficult. Yeah, the abyss is here. Hey, welcome. Good to see you back. Yeah, it's pretty much an interesting area. Is that Fox? Hey, good morning. Is it true that MyFunded has a 50% off for first time? Well, it was until now. I don't know if it's still on, but I know they were having it since the beginning. So if somebody is a brand new customer, then your first purchase as a welcome bonus, you should be getting a 50% off, just like TopStep does it. So there is an only one-time use, first purchase, only 50% off. At MyFundedFutures, that's at least in the past couple of months it was a thing. Right now, I don't know. I think it should be there. I know we had some users who were having it. Yesterday passed to Evals. Hey, congratulations! You won a pro account. Abyss is the lucky one. Yeah, Wells Charts is definitely messed up. I heard that from many places. Wealth charts is messed up. So, what is going on here? Still no first presentation gap. Still in the middle here. Very, very, very chopped up price action. Could be sweeping that 800. And no entry. And you know, gold is again at all-time highs, so gold is technically a no-go for now. So that's kind of messed up. And as for NQ, I'm not sure. London high actually was looking good. But now I don't know. First variability gap is here. Oh, this tiny one. Yes. Yes, we have this one. Okay, let me check the other charts here real quick. Yeah, so we have this. Could be acting up as a magnet here. Was holding price. I'm kind of trying to figure out if I should. I mean, on the mini, there is no first fair value gap, by the way. Only on the micro, it's visible. On the mini, there's still no first fair value gap, though. So. Hey, Zoltan. Oh, nice. Delayed for 30 seconds. That's a lot. Wow. Yay, Jesus. Let's see, Akram. I'm kind of curious as well, because so far this is just absolutely not ideal. Not a single possible entry. We can go with this. And again, as I said, it's just a coin toss. Can I say I don't really think the new host is fit? I don't know who's the new host. Is there a new host right now? I'm always being kept in the dark because I don't have this. Anyway, the hosts are communicating with each other on iMessage, and I don't have an iPhone. I need to get an iPhone, basically. But yeah. So is it going to sweep the 800 or what? Steven Kalajian. Oh, I know that guy. Oh, the overnight trader. Yes, he's trading the Asia session. Yeah, I know who is. Yeah. Yeah, he's mostly into, I mean, he's into fundamentals and politics as well. He has a unique view of the markets, that's for sure. I mean, controversial people as hosts are also a thing. You know, controversy is something that is engaging the chat, you know, the viewers, different opinions, you know. But yeah. I know he's political. Yeah, he is. So I haven't. I think he was streaming during the Asia session. I'm not sure. I think he was. I haven't checked his stream, to be honest. So. Looks like it doesn't really want to sweep that low yet. Conditions are far but not ideal. Not ideal. Far not ideal for this. Could be going down to the 790s maybe. Who knows? I don't see anything. He was. Okay. All right, all right. All right, all right. Oh man, this price action, wow, it's just terrible. I'm gonna go out to the 5-minute and just wait, because there's not much to do with this. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it. It's very bad. It's a very bad. He also calls himself a financial advisor. Oh. And he has a course. You know, I don't know if I don't know which country is he in. I don't know. Is he in the US? For example, I cannot call myself, even if I want to, a financial advisor because I'm in the EU. If I call myself a financial advisor, that is against the EU laws. So if I state on social media that I'm a financial advisor, I could get a penalty for that. That's why I state that at the start of the stream, like I cannot and I will not collect deposits for investments or manage client accounts or give financial advice. EU has a very strict rule about this. And that's why I can't say it. He's in Arizona. Oh. So even if I want to call myself, which I don't, I just can't say that I'm financial advisor. But I don't know what's the law about this. Maybe he has a license for it. You know. Maybe he has the license. Let's see if it wants to go down into the mid-level of this demand zone. It's not really going down there, right? Very, very shitty price action. Look at the bounce. Very shitty price action. I'm so glad that I stopped with the opening trades at the market open, because you know, by the way, at this time I should be, I usually want to see some sort of a level that I can go to, but right now this is very bad. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if now this one is going to turn around and take the 860s up there. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Look at that. Just like that. Oh man, everybody's going to get squeezed here sooner or later. Sellers are trapped here, I think. And now they might gonna get squeezed. But who knows? It's hard to say. Be careful though. Oh, funded day trader, don't worry. It will all end soon. We should get out from this range really soon. Yeah, look at the spike here, man. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. I told you, this is crazy. And by the way, it's even more crazier that we're back into this. I mean, I don't know if I can call this first fair value gap. On the mini, there was no first fair value gap here. I don't know which one to go with. Nice rejection though. Man, I have a connection issue again. Yes, holding 6,500. And this one seemingly wants to go lower to the 800s. Can it go down, or is it going to be a turning point? Not sure. It was very close to the sweep. Okay. Still didn't go down. Well, I don't know what's happening, man. Gold is pushing higher. Was there any news release, by the way? I'm kind of curious. Was there any news release? I don't know. They can't catch me. All right. It's very strange. I mean, you know, when I'm really having this indecision situation, I just look at the 5 and the 15 minute and just look at that. Absolutely trash market. It's alright. Yeah, there you go. Now it swept that level, which is awesome. Now comes the question. So we went through that 15-minute demand zone, which is awesome, awesome. But where to go now? Swept liquidity. This is yesterday PM session. It can still drop, but if it drops, how far? You know, there's another zone here, starting actually right here on the 15-minute. Low is okay, basically the same. So we do have a beautiful swing low if it starts to drop. No troll, actually it can go. It's very close to that 15-minute zone. But if I'm anticipating a drop on the 15-minute chart, sorry about the switching here, I can see this going all the way down to yesterday's PM session low, maybe. How's ES going? ES still having some trouble. Man. Hard to anticipate. Revised jobs. Oh, there was a revision. Okay. So news were shitty. Let me check the 15-minute zone. Starts 81.25. Can still go. Okay, financial juice actually shit the bed. NFP revision negative 911, biggest on record. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Comparing the IB price and the vulture price, Apex is dampening the price. Oh, I see. Artificial trapping. There'll be iPhone event today, pretty much the only market moving event. Oh, there will be earning report at Apple. It could be, right? Let me check the earnings. Let me check. Earnings whispers. Let's check it. What's it gonna be? So today is Tuesday. After close is gonna be Oracle, GameStop, Synopsys. What? These are today's earnings. Yeah, biggest on record. I was reading that. Oracle, GameStop. Okay, there's no Apple earnings. GameStop and Oracle could be interesting. Okay, nothing else. Nothing else. iPhone announcement. Oh, I thought that there's going to be Apple earnings or something like that. Sorry. How can I switch account in Quant Tower? Well, you basically have to like if you're on a chart, let's say for like this is your chart, then you click on the upper left corner where the symbol list is, right? And obviously you choose from the list. Like if I want a Bulenox NQ chart, I'm just gonna switch to this and I'm gonna choose my account on the right side. So once you've chosen the data provider on the list, it's super easy. Then you can choose your account, which account you want to. This is on the right side here on the accounts tab. There's an accounts tab here. I have 3 evaluations and 3 fundeds at Bulenox, and that's how easy it is to switch accounts. That's it. This tab here will always show you which account are you on right now. Hey Vivian, thank you. It's all good. I was in a drawdown in London session. I got lucky and you know, crawled my way back from the drawdown. London was very bad, but it looks like this New York session is not gonna be like an A+ session, that's for sure. I hope you're doing good too, Vivian. I mean, better than I am. Oh my gosh, the neighbors started the lawnmower and the bush trimmer, you know. No trades yet, yeah. Yeah, if I say something, you guys can hear it actually, because the noise gate is open and you guys can hear the bush trimmer. Maybe now you can hear it as I speak. You guys can hear that he's right under the window and he's doing it right now. It's super loud, by the way. It's super loud. I have to close the window. I need to close the window. It's very loud, actually. Very loud. Super loud. Can't hear it. Oh, good for you guys. It is super loud. He's right down under my window and he's doing it. Oh, wow, look at that. Are we going higher? We might be going for the 860s here. Who knows? Bad news is bullish. Exactly. Bad news seems to be bullish for the market. I think now it wants to break that 60 level, maybe. Or at least that's what it looks like. Wouldn't be surprised on this move. Anyway, kind of crazy situation to come to think about it. Okay. So quick scalp, let's go. It's still like trying to fight through the trend. I'm not sure if it can make it or not, but you know. Obviously, here's the pullback. So everything can turn upside down completely here. Otherwise, there's nothing. I don't know how ES... Oh, ES... let's check on ES. ES tried to break the high. It didn't really make it up there all the way through. That's quite interesting. Anyway, you know, just best to stay on the sidelines with this. Oh man, what a day, what a day. Oh, I mean, we're still in the silver bullet hour. The question is, what's the goal? Is it gonna take the buy side as well, or just gonna you know, drop back into the middle of the range. New 15-minute candle is printing in about 40 seconds. Until then, there's not much to do with this. So let's just wait. Equal highs 57. Yeah, there's a good area up there. Trying to figure out if there is a level that maybe I could go with. Maybe even for a quick scalp. Wouldn't be so bad to try. Okay, picking up liquidity here. Back into the middle of the range. It's not looking too good. To be honest. I mean, it could go to 57, and we do have those relative equal highs up there. Kind of curious if it can make it. But we're still dealing with this range here. We destroyed the zone, so that's a good thing. At least we don't really have to think about it in the future. I mean, in the near term. There's one more liquidity area, which is down at 14. Could be picking up some orders there. And then we'll see if it's going to stay in this range or not. I'm thinking to scalp it, actually, that 57. I'm thinking about it. It's actually tempting to jump in if it moves higher. That would be great. But otherwise, nothing on the 5 and the 15 minute. Actually, I have to delete some levels here. Okay, we don't need... Actually, that's a zone. So can we get even lower on the 15-minute candle here? I think we can, right? Okay, picking up liquidity from this 1-minute gap. Let's see if this is going to be enough for it to go higher, or it's just going to stay here or even fall down. The 15-minute definitely looks like trying to barcode. I don't get it. Nothing on the 5-minute. So here's my thought process on this. We have this fair value gap here. That's internal liquidity, right? Somewhat. We have relative equal highs at those 57 levels. That's like nice because, you know, it's smooth, somewhat equal highs, awesome. But we have a 15-minute zone on the downside, which has been technically mitigated once. Are we going back down into the zone? Good question, right? So 15-minute bullish order block slash supplies, demand zone, sorry. Demand zone. Get my confidence back to pull the trigger without hesitation. That's a good plan. We're fighting for our confidence, basically. My pro eval needs 33,000. 57. 757. Okay. All right. Yeah, the problem is we're still somewhere in the middle of this equation. And, you know, kind of makes it a bit of a hard read. Now, in terms of first fair value gap, there's an interesting area. I don't know. I mean, on the micro, there's the first one, but on the mini, it's not visible. I mean, here's the first fair value gap on the micro, but it's not there on the mini. So on the mini, this is the first fair value gap. Question is it going to help us in anything or not? I feel like it's kind of interesting how price went. I mean, actually price got rejected from that level and then went through, and now below that, you know, the tiny one here. But this level also kind of acting interestingly. It's just weak, you know, it's weak. I feel like it's just not able to push it. And if it's not able to push it, then, you know, could be just dropping back down, right? Okay, this area is holding it. It feels like it can still drop from here. Once we see an up-close candle above this gap, that would be somewhat showing a sign of a bullish push. But so far we're just guessing inside of a range here. So I like the zone on the downside, to be honest. Not gonna lie. I know there's relative equal highs up there, and that's really looking good. We'll see how this reacts to this gap. I'm kind of curious for the reaction. Man, there's a connection issue again. Why is there? I need to reconnect. By the way, there's a 25% on resets at MyFundedFutures. Actually, I can show you guys the I just received the thing. So at MyFundedFutures, there is a 25% off resets applicable to core, scale, and pro accounts. Okay, so get back in the game. Also, on the core sim funded account, there's a $1.99 reset. So 25% off on resets if you use the code. Available until 14, which is gonna be Sunday. Until Sunday, there's a 25% off on resets. Don't forget. At MyFundedFutures with the discount. Use it if you must. All right, what's happening here? Still accumulating here. It feels weak. Still thinking of maybe trying to jump into a position. Okay, this gap was holding it. And we still have the 15-minute order block down there. We have the mid-level. It technically mitigated it earlier, but it might want to drop lower to take the mid-level of that order block. Not really sure. But since we're in the chop, anything is possible, right? ES went up there. Kind of feels weak a little bit. Furry stream live too. He's doing it. Nice. Good afternoon, God. Hey, what's up? Well, you know, trying to figure out what to do in this chop. Basically. Trying to figure out what to do in this chop. I was really into the idea earlier when the market opened to sweep the 860s, but now I'm not so sure. I don't know. But if I enter a trade, I'll let you guys know. So far, not much is happening, unfortunately. If it gets through this gap, might be a sign, but so far we're still below that level. Oh man, very, very bad. I was expecting more from the silver bullet tower, especially after that shitty start or open. I was expecting more. Okay, going back down to that zone. What happened with gold? Dude, I completely forgot to watch for gold. What is going on here? Is this because NFP or whatever? What just happened here? I wasn't watching on my other screen as well. I mean, I completely forget about this. Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Are we going down? Who knows? All the way down to 77. Can it go? Who knows? Interesting move, that's for sure. I'm just clicking buttons like a noob. Well, in a session like this, it used to happen like this. It's just, you know, I think I find gold more Whoa, nice little drop here. More interesting right now, but who knows? I'm gonna be watching it. A little on tilt. Past 150. Oh, let's go! Congratulations. Yeah, gold is. I mean, gold was definitely showing more positive signs today. That's true. All right, I'm scalping gold from 81.9. Not a big deal. Just 3 micros. And I might gonna add a little bit more to it. I want to see if gold goes down. Look at the mid-level of this. Jesus. Wow. I think it could break the 744. Now look at that. 67. So yeah, it will go down. Anyway, on gold, there is a zone down there. Practically, it was looking good in the London session, and it did not manage to go all the way down. It's only at 75.2, but I'm going to be exiting at 77.2 if I can. For now, I'm just considering it as a scalp trade, nothing more. And just like that, the 50-minute zone, again, it works. So this is interesting. The zones are really looking good. Price definitely likes to revisit these areas, and I think it should be breaking that 44, by the way. It's 744. I feel like I should have taken a short, but it's too late. Hey Gabor, good morning, hello, or good afternoon. Yeah, I have a short on gold, that's all. Where is it? Hold on. MGC, where is a gold setup here somewhere? It has to be. I put this on to my Bully account on one of my fundeds. That's it. Nothing special, it's a scalp. And I was still waiting since the open, like what's gonna happen. But you know, looking at this range, it was terrible. Look at the 5-minute, absolutely horrible. But anyway, hopefully the scalp is gonna go good. Nothing out of the extraordinary, but at least it's on a funded account if it goes there. And I had to move these accounts, so I have to trade the Bulenox master accounts once every week. So this is going to be that trade most likely. Oh no, look at that. I thought it's going to move down. NQ is flushing down. Previous day low. Wow. NQ is flushing down the toilet. The problem is if I move my stop here, it's just going to spike up and take it. That's what I don't like in oh my gosh, in scalping. Gold is a tricky one. Anyway, back to NQ. I have no answer. It seems like my credits are just stuck there. I still have the 3 credits and I have 0 answer. I spoke with chat and they said they're going to forward my question to the proper department. Oh, I made it down. Okay, so and still nothing. Still nothing. And I don't know what the heck is going on. Absolutely no idea. Those accounts are there for giveaway. You hit 51. Nice. Congrats, Abyss. Yeah, finally. The problem is I have no targets. At this level, I think this is it. You're welcome. Okay, so gold trade hit the TP, but this was just a scalp. Again, MyFundedFutures is having a 25% off on resets, just saying. If you need a reset at MyFundedFutures, now you can get it for 25% off. So that's kind of a good deal, and it's up until Sunday. So there's still time to get it. to control my tilt. Come on, funded day trader. Just size down the position. That's all you need to do. Size it down. Oh, wow. Look at that. I'm going to note this down today. 5-minute demand zone got tagged. This was not random. Now, if we know that these zones are getting tagged, how can we utilize this in our favor? Back to break even, Esther Hughes Jordan. Nice. Nice, nice. Online safety, the job now is to leave it. Don't do anything, you know. Well, if you don't know and you're scared, then maybe it's best to close the trade, funded day trader. Conditions are definitely not the most ideal right now for trading, and I don't have a target. I mean, I wish I would also have a good target to go to, but I don't see anything. And if you're just scared of what to do, I mean, it might be best to, you know, just close it. I'm sorry. And you know, tomorrow the next setup will come. That's how easy to say, right? But that's all there is to it. Wait for the next setup. 5-minute bullish order block / demand zone. That is all basically. So we have another level here, and previous day low is just 20 points away. I'm not gonna jump in. 70 points to the next zone. Almost at 50% of the tilt. Oh, nice. That's actually good. That's actually good. I will not do more than 2 micro. That's also good. 2 micro is still okay. I think that's still fine. Okay, gold is bouncing back. Okay, all right. Oh wow, look at that. Just went down to previous day low. Interesting. Nice. Yeah, tomorrow definitely a lot of news. Yeah, it seems like we almost like technically tagged that previous day low, so we're back into the zone. Yeah, we did not sweep that level. Yeah, that's true. So for scalping purposes, it's still like a good target, but I'm just scared to jump in. I'm scared to jump in. We did not sweep. That's true. There was no sweep. There was no sweep. I guess it can still go, but who knows? I'm not gonna jump into a scalp. Gold nicely bounced back from that 5-minute demand zone. Okay. Inside this area. Could be sweeping more liquidity at the top here. Yeah, technically a 3-minute zone up there at 8:22. I'm not jumping in. No, sir. I'm not jumping in. Actually, I think I'm calling it here, everybody. I'm not interested in this price action anymore. I took a trade on gold. I somewhat feel some FOMO. I feel some FOMO about missing a possible scalp down here to the 15-minute zone. Otherwise, you know, if you just look at the 5-minute, you will see that this is a big steaming pile of horse shit. This price action up there. This move was the only one. We have relatively equal highs up there, so be careful. And that is it so far. So thank you so much for watching. And I'll be at MyFunded TV shortly. And I'm sorry if it's a short stream, but really there's just nothing I want to do here. I couldn't find the proper trade, so I'm just not going to do anything with this. I'm not going to force myself into a position, so that's it. I'm walking away. I'll be back tomorrow to London and New York. I'll try to do a longer New York stream, so it might gonna require, like, I'm gonna start earlier, maybe, I don't know, maybe like 8:30, who knows. Anyway, yeah, sure. If you just type in MyFundedFutures in YouTube, you're gonna find it. Just type in MyFundedFutures or MyFunded TV, and it's gonna pop right up at YouTube. It's super simple to find it. So I'll be at 11:30. 11:30. But I think I have the link. Oh, Ash is on right now. Okay. Share. Copy the link. Go. Oh, thank you so much, God. It's my pleasure. I'm sorry if you guys were expecting more from this New York session, but it is what it is. Here's the MyFunded TV link. See you guys there if you'd like to join. Thank you. And if you would like to support the stream, don't forget there's a 25% off on resets. Use my code if you would like to. It gives you the best available discount. And all the other prop firms, if you use my code, you'll get the best available discounts. Both at Take Profit Trader, MyFundedFutures, and Bulenox, Apex, MyFundedFutures Network, TRADEIFY, instant funded accounts. It's up to you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it could be online safety. So, all right. Thank you. Thank you for the support. See you guys at MyFunded TV. Cheers.